Hello, I'm Charlene Stevens. Welcome to Council Update. Today we're going to talk about a few presentations recently made to the City Council. Joining me is Councilmember Lorraine Mills. Councilmember Mills, we had a few presentations at one of our meetings in September. One of the first things we talked about and one of the first presentations was our Green Garden Awards.
That's correct. We had the Green Garden Award. We had residential winners and commercial winners. Our residential winner was Kent and Nicole Raymond, and they had a beautiful yard. And then we had a commercial winner, and that was St. Luke's Lutheran Church.
And St. Luke's, they're a second-time winner, but they couldn't win twice in a row, so they did take a break between their wins.
They did.
All right, and then another presentation we had was actually from the South Washington County Telecommunications Commissions, and they kind of gave a yearly report to the City Council.
They did, and it was very interesting to hear that report. They had three major accomplishments over the year of 2017. They had the 2018 bylaws were revised to be in compliance with the Joint Powers Agreement, established a reserve policy, and then revised the employee handbook. So it was great to hear that report.
Yeah, and Mark Martinez, who's the new administrator, his goal was to kind of build a closer relationship with the cities, and so he's coming out to do the reports to council and let people know some of the things they're doing. And another way that Cottage Grove benefited from SWCTC is they actually provided some dollars to upgrade some of our council chambers and our audiovisual equipment.
Yes, and we've all enjoyed it, I think, there in the council chambers with those upgrades that we've had. They spent a lot in upgrading all that, and we have a lot of the meetings and everything that take place in Cottage Grove. It makes it a lot easier, I think, for everybody.
And they're also going to be making a bit of an investment in the East Metro Training Facility.
They are $1 million that they're going to be investing in that, so that's really exciting.
And that'll go again to some audiovisual equipment, some of the things that'll help with the simulator room as well. And one of the things to note is they create a number of videos for the City of Cottage Grove, well over 100 videos.
And I think we're like highest on the list with some of the usage, so that's great.
That is, and the last thing we want to notice is the producers won 5 different awards in 2017, so that was nice to see as well. And the last presentation we had was the Summer Water Conservation update and a little bit of information about our Blue and Green Challenge, which was an environmental challenge around water conservation and some of the opportunities residents had to participate and to improve water conservation for the city.
Yeah, there was several different opportunities to participate, a variety of different ways to participate. One of them was the water conservation, and it was based on the water usage per day. They also could participate in different tips to reduce their water usage, so I think that was a good highlight for a lot of folks. And then they also were able to enter into a drawing for an irrigation controller.
Right, by submitting tips into our program that they were actually eligible for a drawing. And then we also continued to offer our Rain Barrel program, which was a program we started the year previously. And you might want to touch a little bit on that and what people are eligible for with that.
Yep, and it's still something you can participate with. Mm-hmm. You can receive a $20 rebate per barrel with a limit of 3 barrels per account. It's a 40-gallon minimum capacity, and they were 72 rain barrels given out between 2017 and 2018.
Yeah, and then the last way that we're kind of encouraging water conservation is with our Smart Irrigation Controller program, and we did a bit of a pilot in 2017 and then expanded it in 2018.
Yes, and you can purchase those for $35, and it really helps to reduce that water usage because it can sense how much it needs to be watered. It will sense when it's been raining or not raining. So it's a great way to reduce that water usage.
Yeah, and then we're going to be working with the Sustainable Communities Partnership out of the University of St. Thomas. That'll help us kind of analyze the data from the Smart Irrigation Controller and really see what kind of a difference it's making in water conservation. Because one of our goals is to conserve additional water and have less water usage in the city as well.
Yes.
And then one of the last things as we look forward to kind of next year that we'll continue to do with our Blue and Green Challenge or our irrigation is to actually look at, this year we focused kind of on residential customers, is focusing on maybe some of our larger commercial customers or even homeowners associations that do irrigation.
Yes, so we've been doing a lot to work with that.
All right. For more information on any of these presentations, please contact me, Charlene Stevens. Thank you, Councilmember Mills.